Good evening, Miss Rifa. My name is Michael Arya from class TTBA. Right now, I'm gonna answer listening assignment. The track that I choose, track 53 and track 31. Now we're gonna start with track 53. Track 53 is about a boy who's planned to studies for his classes. He's confused about which one he's gonna choose. It's either biological science biological 101 or introduction to biological science. He asked his teacher what's the difference. She said the difference is that biological 101 you get more involved with the lab work, or you get lecture but also you get to do some experiments, so you can see some stuff that actually happen in science, or more in detail in a way, while introduction to biological science, it's more lecture and more assignment than actually lab work. It's basically general knowledge of science. He's still confused which one he's gonna choose. But she said again, another big difference is that biological 101, you need to do biological 101 or required to do this to get to science major because he's still in his first year. While introduction to biological science, you can't do it because it's only for other major. And yeah, basically, the teacher advised him if he's interested in science major, he needs to pick biological 101. So at the end, he said, yeah, I'm gonna choose biological 101. If I'm interested, I'm gonna choose science major. But again, that doesn't mean that he has to choose science major. But biological 101 doesn't mean that you cannot choose other major. That's why he chose that class. That's it for track 53. Now we're gonna go for track 31. Track 31 is about American literature. Specifically, the genre is historical fiction. Historical fiction, it's a literature about a time period or historical event. But the historical event, they do some different or alter some historical facts to change it or improve the story. A good example is Little House. They said the Little House from Laura Wilder. Little House, it's basically about Laura's childhood. And in that book, she get she tells us about 3 children in that book. But like she said, the reason that she basically altered the stories or the historical facts is to make it appropriate for children, because again, her story is for children. And some of the things that she altered, it's the 4th children that she said from Little House, which his name was Charles Frederick Ingalls. The reason that she didn't put him in the book because he died at the age of before even his first birthday. And another good example, what she actually altered, was some of the freaking characters that she basically see it in a bad light. The reason she do this change of example, she actually want to do this to actually retell the story for children, to basically entertain the children. That's why it's called historical fiction, because there's some part of it is actually historical, but some part actually changed to improve the story, to change it to make it more appropriate for her readers, because the readers, most of them are basically children, to entertain the children. That's what I get from the track 53. Track 31. Thank you, Miss Rifa. Thank you for the listening assignment. And again, farewell.